Okay, so let's apply what we've learned about solving inequalities and translating English sentences into inequalities by solving word problems. So this first example on buying classroom tablets. So let's read this out. So Dawn won a mini grant of $4,000 to buy tablet computers for her classroom. The tablets she would like to buy cost $254.12 each, including tax and shipping. What is the maximum number of tablets, it should be tablets, Dawn can buy? All right, so first of all, let's see here. So my tablet computer. So let's use the letter T to represent the number of tablets that Dawn can buy. So kind of what are we looking at here? We're looking at some kind of relationship between the, let's see here, between the cost of the tablets and the amount of the mini grant. All right, so we have the cost of the tablets on one side and the amount of the mini grant on the other side. So, it's really, really kind of unclear as far as what the inequality should be. So we kind of need to think of this within the context of word problem. So if Dawn only has $4,000 to work with, can she go over that? She can't. She's got to work within that budget of $4,000. So that means that the cost of the tablets has to be less than or equal to the amount of the mini grant. So we're going to have 4,000 on the right, and on the left, we're going to have the cost of the tablets. So what's going to be the cost of the tablets? Well, we know that it costs $254.12 per tablet. And if we were to multiply that by T tablets, tablets cancels, and that leaves us with dollars in the numerator. So, this is where we're going to have $254.12 times T, $254.12 times T. Because if we do it that way, our tablet units will cancel, leaving us just dollars. And we're going to be comparing that dollars for dollars. Dollars on the left with dollars on the right. So now we'll divide both sides by $254.12. And we're going to get T has to be less than or equal to 15.74, and it just keeps going. Okay, so when we buy tablets, we have to buy like a whole number, a counting number of tablets. We cannot have half a tablet. So what is a whole number that's less than or equal to 15.74? It's going to be 15. Okay, so Dawn can buy 15 tablets. Okay, let's move down to this next example. So actually, with this next example, I would encourage you to go ahead and pause the video and see if you can figure this out on your own. So go ahead and pause now. Okay, so hopefully you took a moment to try and figure this out on your own. So let's kind of read through this. So Talisha's phone plan costs her $28.80 a month plus 20 cents per text message. How many text messages can she send or receive and keep her monthly phone bill no more than $50? Okay, so here we've got no more than. Okay, no more than $50. So, again, let's try and understand the relationships in the context of this problem. So let's go ahead and again, we'll let T equal the number of text messages. Okay, so for Talisha, on one hand, she's going to have the cost of the phone plan plus the cost of the text messages on one side. And on the other side, she has her budget of $50. All right. So she can't spend more than what she's got. And that's kind of the point of a budget. So you want to make sure that you're not spending more than that. Now, you can spend equal to that amount, but you just can't spend more than that. So this cost here has to be less than or equal to the budget. And so we can kind of understand that, I guess I want to say contextually. We don't really need so much to look at the wording here. Okay. But this no more than is also indicating less than or equal to. So what was the cost of the phone plan? Well, it costs her $28.80 a month. So that's going to be $28.80 a month plus the costs of all the texts. So it's 20 cents per text message. And that's going to be times the number of text messages. It's going to be less than or equal to 50. So now we can just go ahead and solve this. $50 minus $28.80 is $21.20. Divide both sides by 0.20. And the number of text messages has to be less than or equal to 106. So it can be equal to it. So this means that Talisha can send no more than 106 text messages per month. Okay, so that's the answer for that one. The answer, okay, we'll worry about this here next. So let me know if you have any questions on either of these two examples.